A formerly disgraced politician wants to re-enter the political ring, this time as the mayor of Parksville. Paul Reitsma was an MLA when he made headlines back in 1998. That's when a local newspaper discovered he had sent numerous letters from fictitious people applauding the work he was doing. He ended up resigning. Our Kendall Hansen caught up with him today to talk about the past and why he wants to be mayor.
Paul Reitsma and a few of his supporters are giving a sneak peek of the signs that will soon be springing up in Parksville. Reitsma wants to become the city's next mayor, even though he fully acknowledges his last stint in politics ended shamefully.
It's silly. It is dumb. It's humiliating. I wasn't raised that way. My children weren't raised that way.
In 1998, Reitsma was the Parksville-Qualicum MLA when the Morning Sun newspaper ran a story titled, "Paul Reitsma is a liar and we can prove it." It uncovered numerous letters to the editor Reitsma had written under assumed names, attacking his opponents and praising himself. A former RCMP handwriting expert matched the letters to Reitsma's, and BC Liberals kicked him out of caucus.
No comment at all?
But Reitsma refused calls to resign until there were enough signatures on a recall petition that would have forced him out.
I wasn't recalled. I resigned.
This was only his second brush with controversy. In 1997, Reitsma was caught demanding free meals he wasn't entitled to on BC ferries. Apparently, Reitsma had no idea free food on ferries was not an MLA privilege.
It's an honest mistake. I thought that cafeteria considerations were part of it.
Fast forward more than a decade, and Reitsma says he's a better man.
I guess most people do dumb things in their life, and what is important, Kendall, is how you overcome it, how you show that you've learned from it as well, and that I have.
We asked his only known competition, acting Mayor Chris Berger, his reaction on Reitsma running for mayor.
I don't want to be caught up in the drama of Paul Reitsma. I want this to be an election about the issues.
But I'm sure part of you must have been thinking, this isn't a bad guy to be running against.
I never underestimate any opponent.
We also asked Parksville residents if they might elect Paul Reitsma again.
I think he should have the opportunity to run again. That's the bottom line. You know, it's that simple for me. I mean, you've proven yourself to be crooked once. How do we know that you're not going to do it again?
I probably would again, yeah. He was good for the town.
It depends who he's running against. I kind of think the incumbent is pretty good.
There's some people that won't forgive me, and I accept that. Most people do.
Reitsma says he wants to focus on the issues facing Parksville. He's against high-rise waterfront development, the recent pay increase for council, and he wants the city to build a pier along part of its beachfront. Whether he will get another chance to govern, the people will cast their votes in November.
I promise there'll be no more fictitious letters?
I've learned my lesson, and my handwriting is so bloody bad anyway, so...